Good morning, everybody. It's been a long time. I looked on my videos and went, oh my gosh, it's been 8 months since I've talked to you guys and showed you what I'm doing. But it's been 8 months of recovery after a very serious accident here for my husband. So I have continued to create once I recovered, and he's doing well. But I wanted to show you this one. First of all, you ladies need to know that sometimes I might miss a comment here on YouTube. So just come to my Facebook page if you have a question. I try to post things that I'm doing. But if you see it here and you want to know the size, if I've forgotten to tell you that, or the price or whatever, I ship only in the United States right now. And but just come to my YouTube page, send me a private message, Sandy Simpson on Facebook. You can find me. I'm the one with the profile picture of my husband and I. And we have a huge family. So anyway, I'm just glad to be back with you guys. Several have questioned what happened to you, what's going on. So I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to show you this journal, which is for sale. And she is she's just what I do. I sit down with an image and I just start creating. And it's actually, I'm thankful every day for the gift that God has given me to just pick up my scraps, look at the image, and just start creating, cutting pieces of lace here and there. I coffee dye the papers and sometimes add tea and cinnamon and the laces and stuff. So most of you who have followed me know that, but maybe we'll have some new people. This, I think, is more of a 5x7, but with all the hangover, she's a little bigger. But the picture of this swing in a tree. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this one, and then I'm going to show you 3 others that the last one is definitely for sale. This one I'm still thinking about, but it's sort of part of a Farm Girl series that I have been working on during this time, just with stories from my family, because I grew up in a farming family in Indiana. So if you're interested in this one, I actually don't think I have titled it, but it's the one with the porch swing on the front. I'll know what you mean. Right now, that's the only one with that on the front. So I'll just open it up here and show you the pocket. And this is the tag that I will write on the back. Oh, I already did. Yeah, Farm Girl series. I have put that on there. Oh, well, wow. Volume 4. We're both learning right now. August of 2025 is when I was able to finish this. My husband's accident was in April. And this was one of the first things that I was able to focus enough to do. So here's images, the little kids with the watermelon. Oh my goodness. I think I get images from Pinterest, from here, from there, off the internet. I can't really, if somebody's interested, I'll try to help you track it down. But, and I put Duck, Duck, Goose because I just love this little farm scene. But this one, so I have done 4 with stories of my family. This one has no stories in it yet because I have 4 daughters. And my thought was to make them for them to sort of, and you guys think about that. When you're creating these journals, you can create memories for your whole family based on your history and things you want them to remember. Put your own memories in them and make it something they can look back and see the stories that go with, your mom's childhood. But that's a pocket. I use corrugated cardboard. I use whatever I can get my hands on. I just create, have a very spontaneous, random, creative mind, for which I'm thankful. And I happened to read on the internet that watermelon is 92% water. So that was real appropriate for what I was working on that day, so I added it. And the this one says happiness is a flash of geese. A flock, not a flash. Okay, I haven't done this for a while, so please be forgiving, kind, non-judgmental. I'm 81 now. I started this YouTube channel when I was 78. So with age, things change. But happiness is a flock of geese is what I wrote up there. Farm life. This old house, I love old houses. Any images of all these different digital kits. Sometimes I buy a whole kit for one image of a house or a barn. I know, it's a little extreme, but that's how important it is that I find these images. Old houses have stories to tell of family and friends, love and loss. My memory loves you. It asks about you all the time. I find quotes, and then sometimes I add the pictures after, sometimes I add them before. Quiet moments, softly remembered. That quote is from a Sweet Pea's Curiosity kit. I do remember that. I mix and match so much stuff, and I have left Coffe-dyed papers to add more stories. So, be the things you should that you loved most about people who are gone. I've used that before. That's such a important memory. America the Beautiful. That's one of her kits. We take photos as a return ticket to a moment otherwise gone. I mean, I search for quotes of the title of a journal that I'm working on. And it's sort of something I guess I've sort of gotten to be known for. I guess other people do it. I don't see too many, but it does add strength to the photos and the purpose that I have in my head when I'm doing this. Whatever road your journey takes you on, make sure one of them is dirt. Love that quote. I grew up at the end of a dirt road that's now paved, but so I left plenty of blank pages. Sometimes, and I may go back and put a couple more things in, who knows? Who knows? But they're just little farm children images. Farm eaten watermelon in the patch. No, from eaten watermelon in the patch. I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with my eyesight at this point. This is weird this morning. This little image of Marissa's gathering eggs in the coop. Grandma called it the chicken coop. And I hated going in there and grabbing those eggs out from under those chickens. They would peck me. I would like, I don't want an egg. I just don't want an egg today, okay? 4th of July somewhere. Isn't that cute? And this little piece here, my daughter who recycles and repurposes clothing, she finds the softest, sweetest little ruffled clothes from thrifting for baby clothes and stuff. And they always have such sweet prints, and I love using them. And here's the back cover. The back cover is another one of my favorite little guys eating watermelon. That's my wax stamp with the S on it for Sandy Simpson. And there's the back image, and it says soft, corners of the past. I love adding quotes and things to, anyway, I'm laying that one aside. I'm going to flip through this one real quick. This is another digital from Sweet Pea Curiosities. It's a little different than what I usually do. I'm not going to go page by page, but it's a whole different feel, and you'll get that as I turn these pages. And I'm I don't know, different things come to me, different things hit me, and I gotta try it. But I always go back to my Coffe-dyed small sugar britches. This is another 5x7. And I guess during that recovery time, taking care of my husband, I needed bigger books to work on and just go glue a page and go back later. But it's sort of neat to mix the Coffe-dyed papers with the digital collage sheets of some of these wonderful kits that these designers make. So it's an idea for you. I might be flipping too fast, but I know it'll take forever to load this video, so I'm going to make it fast. And there's the back page, there's the back cover. So I have this one real quick, and then I'm going to show you the one that I finished to sell. This one, Strong Hearts, Worn Boots. Back to my Sugar Britches originals. Love these images. And it's not quite finished. I don't have a pocket here but the title of it is Strong Hearts, Worn Boots. And so I've left it blank for whoever to use as a travel journal, whatever. And I've only put a few images. Whoops, that one's, there we go. And you can stick, tickets, whatever. I glued some of them together. So you've got pockets to stick mementos in if you want to use this as a travel diary. It's just cute. It's just cute, you guys. And inspirational. And he is adorable. And she is. And I have put some different tears of paper, made him stand out. This is my hallmark, which I say it's my little stamp of weeds. But anyway, this is Strong Heart and Worn Boots. Now this one I made recently, and she is for sale. She is 5x7, and the title is The Pale Tint of Memory. So it's a memory journal. All the quotes are memory, and I've got little quotes. The tag is here. I love the old church with the music, and there's a lace pocket to stick a family picture of yours into. And it says, we do not remember days, we remember moments. And you know that's true. I do at 88, whether it's baking cookies with the grandkids, whatever. A memory is a photograph taken by the heart to make a special moment last forever. Whether it's sort of sad, depression, whether it's adorable little chubby 1920s bathing beauties. And I've put a little pin here with scraps of trim. And here's memories are timeless treasures of the heart. And I used corrugated cardboard, tissue paper that I Coffe-dyed, images. This one, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment. And this has a sweet picture. It's a pocket. It's a CD holder type thing. and she slides out, and it says, sometimes you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. That's a Dr. Seuss quote. And here's a blank page, but it has a quote. And here's two little guys from the pumpkin patch. What we once enjoyed and deeply loved, we can never lose, for all we love deeply become a part of us. That's a Helen Keller quote. See, I just search everywhere. Memories may fade, but the feelings they gave us remain forever. I love the way the coffee swirls and makes my paper inspirational before I ever start. So my kitchen is usually like my workshop with cookie sheets, baking paper, and then I go from there. The best part of memories is making them, and I have more. So it's just about recording memories. This one is. I do usually have some kind of theme: kindness, memories, timeless past, whatever. And this one has a pocket. You pull it out. This one is just so cute. She reminds me of what one of our granddaughters looked like when she was that age. She's that curly hair she has. And this one I have used a lot over the years. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. And the twig heart. This is a photograph that someone shared with me of a pair of worn shoes they found in an antique shop. You never realize how important moments are until they turn into cherished memories. Those little shoes. Can you imagine how many kids probably wore those shoes? Probably several generations. They handed them down. Good memories are the stars that light our darkest night. Three little mischievous guys. And here's one little child gathering eggs. And I use sari silk and buttons and glued and scrunched, and that's just what I do. And I layer lace, layer it to get it. Try to leave it loose enough that you can see that. And here's this little guy. Every memory has a melody, a song that replays in your heart. I love that. And then this one. And I think from here I left it empty. Yeah, it's empty right now. I may add couple more, and I need a pocket for this back cover. Maybe I won't. It says, take care of all your memories, for you cannot relive them, which I thought was appropriate for the inside of the back cover. And this is a Van Gogh copy of Marissa's Sweet Pea Curiosity. She finds really amazing images of children, which is what I've always leaned toward using. But she's 5x7. She's 95, and it's 15 now to ship. Priority. Sorry, I keep bumping. Golly, I keep bumping. What is the deal? Okay, I'm gonna hold the light. It's about time, huh? It's the end of the video. This one is, I know for sure that she's for sale. So, like I said, I only ship in the United States. She's 95 plus 15 shipping, since that's gone up the last 2 weeks. And then that's priority. And I'll probably, I don't feel like she's quite finished. I'll probably add a few things. Pieces of lace or images, Piece of lace got bent. But just get hold of me on my Facebook page, Messenger. That's probably the fastest. If you see something and go, oh my gosh, I have to ask her this. Just get hold of me on there, and I'll get back to you pretty quickly. But you guys have a great day. I'm hoping I can have this on here by tomorrow. I don't know. My phone is so full of images and quotes, and of course, I don't ever want to lose one, which now I have lost an image that I'm looking for, and it's driving me crazy, and who the designer is. I may have to put a picture on here for someone to say, I know who did that, because I can't find it. So for now, I'm going to say have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm so thankful to be back. I'm so thankful you're taking your time to check and see what I've done. I have quite a few more than this, but this is just a start this morning, and I'll try to be more faithful on here. It just takes time that I haven't had. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.